Most trusted condom brand.
Trusted brand.
How awkward is this? We've got a lady in here to talk about special needs kids, and and we come out of a rubber commercial. Whoa, okay.
All right,
a little awkward. It's 8:35, 98.7 WFGR. Dave's going to tell us a little bit about traffic before we get into our super special guest today.
Yeah, we got kind of a mess out on 131 and northbound just south of the S-curve. Look out for a two-car crash there in the cleanup stages. Also southbound 131 at the Market off-ramp. Another accident there, backing up traffic in both directions. Should just about be clear of an earlier stall vehicle East Paris at 36th Street. Westbound 196 east of Ottawa. Another accident in that area. Slow it down, people. Take it easy. Give yourself plenty of time to make it into work this morning. That's traffic on 98.7 WFGR.
Nice job, Dave Cackley. And isn't it amazing how fast he can read traffic?
Yes, I'm a professional
You are a professional broadcaster. So welcome to our dear friend,
beautiful person,
Cyndi Blair. Cyndi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am fine.
You made it in today?
I did.
Yeah?
It's a little rainy.
Were Dave's traffic tips helpful for you?
They were very helpful.
Of course they were.
Thank you. There we go. An appreciative listener.
That's right.
That's what I like.
Our one appreciative listener.
Yeah, who did bring in cake, but that's okay. We're going to overlook that because...
Oh, she didn't bring in cake?
She didn't bring in cake.
All right, you're out of here.
Usually our guests bring us food, but that's okay. You're here to
let's
talk about a fantastic cause.
Fantastic cause. Let's go back in history a little. How many years ago was it that you came to me and Dave and said, hey, we've got this fundraiser thing going on, this benefit gala, and we would like you to MC that? How was it 4 years?
I think this will be the fifth year.
Fifth year that we're going into? Wow.
That's amazing.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Can't believe it.
And we were shocked that you would ask us to do this. And what was your rationale behind asking us to come in and host a benefit for No More Sidelines?
Honestly, someone who knew you that I did not know thought you were this great guy and was a very giving, caring person, and I should speak with you. So I did.
Who would say that about you?
Yeah, we never put that kind of vibe out.
I was going to say.
We're tough guys. We're badass radio dudes.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk a little bit about No More Sidelines and how this thing got started.
It started about 7 years ago because I have a little daughter named Olivia, and she has cerebral palsy and autism, and she wanted a friend. So there were about 7 children in her classroom that also wanted a friend and wanted to be part of the community. So I thought that if we put all those kids together and we called it a team, it would give them a sense of belonging, and we would get them to be a part of the community, and the community would get to be a part of them. So by the end of the first year, we had 45 kids, and we're now entering our 7th year with over 300 kids in the program and 3 additional chapters.
Unbelievable. And this all started in Muskegon. That's where we first got to know you. And it's expanded. You say 3 chapters. Now, where are the other chapters located?
Kent County, over by Lansing, and by Holland.
So it's growing.
Yeah, it's getting bigger and better every single year, and it's been a privilege for me to be a part of it. I know
absolutely
you feel the same way.
I sure do. When you hear the word special needs kid, what does that mean to you? Because you know what, they're so often stereotyped into a Downs issue. A Downs issue or an autistic issue or maybe a physical handicap. When you hear the term special needs kid, because you kind of break the mold, don't you?
Absolutely, because I don't think it's about a diagnosis. It's not about a label. It's about a kid. It's about a family. It's about a young adult that somehow life is a little bit different for them, and maybe their strengths, their challenges are a little bit different than yours and mine, but they all need a sense of belonging, and everyone needs to belong to a group and to their community. So it isn't about the label, and it isn't about a diagnosis. Yeah,
so, but do you find, though, that the people are still kind of standoffish with some of these kids?
Definitely.
Really?
I do think that we are breaking that mold a little bit. I think just in the 7 years we've been around, people, we go to all the area high schools and colleges and community events. We do at least 2 community events every single month. And that's the whole idea, is to break the stigma, address bullying, that these kids are no different than you and I. They're not the kids at the end of the hallway anymore. They're absolutely the kids that you and I see every single day, and they have some very, very special pieces about them that we just need to get to know.
I got to be honest, and that's the thing that's done the most for me, is to get to know some of these kids. And once you can look past the Downs, and once you can look past the autism and things like that, they're really remarkable
Fantastic.
individuals, and they're you know what? I'll be honest with you, they're fun as hell to hang out with.
It's a riot. They're fantastic.
They're so sweet. They're
Your
so
daughter's
innocent.
awesome too.
Oh, Olivia,
we had so much fun with her over the past couple of years. But in addition to the kids, I think it's a great thing for the parents of the special needs kids to be able to get together, almost in a kind of a support, because you guys all are dealing with a lot of the same issues, a lot of the same struggles, a lot of the same challenges, and to be able to get together in that type of forum, it's got to be great for you guys as well.
It's great for all the families. Also, the siblings to these kids, their life is affected too. So for them to be able to get with other siblings and just be able to, address their fears or concerns is awesome. But even more than that, it's, when we play every basketball team and football team and every, in high school, colleges, those kids that come and spend some time with the No More Sideline kids have just as much a win as it is for the No More Sideline kids.
And they don't know that going into it.
No. Coming out of it, they absolutely do.
Absolutely.
You're a changed, dealing with these kids and getting to be around them, getting to be around the parents. You are a changed individual just on the first meeting.
Look at him. His eyes are getting teary-eyed.
It was emotional for me. It really is. It's an amazing organization, and like I said, it's great to be a part of. It really is.
Thank you, and I really appreciate you guys to be a part of it.
Now that we've got a bit of a different listening audience, I mean, I would imagine there's 2 or 3 extra people out there that didn't listen to us before. What are the requirements for a kid to be a part of No More Sidelines?
Honestly, it's just about a child who needs to belong somewhere. We really do not have a set of rules that you have to be this or you can't be this. It's about if you need a place to belong, if you want to volunteer to be a part of an awesome group, come and join us. It's as simple as that.
And we have. And, the parties that they put on. You think benefit gala.
Are great. Yeah,
you think benefit gala, and you think, okay, we're going to go to this thing, and it's going to be really stuffy, and it's really great. But you know
very
what?
Relaxed.
They just turn us loose. Yeah, and they're like, make fun of whatever you want to, comment on this, that, and the other thing. The people are boozing it up. They're having a good time.
That's the thing. It's like
it's like a good time.
You know what it is? It's like a giant beer tent inside of a
a beer tent with an auction.
Yeah,
it's a good time. But there is a serious purpose,
right?
And even the benefit gala gives the parents a chance to go out and blow off some steam.
It does.
So it really, it's a fantastic thing.
And it gives a chance for the community to get to know us. Those that maybe do not come and participate with the kids, they actually get to learn what we really are all about. Now,
you just gathered up a building, I understand. You've
Yes,
got your very first home base.
We do.
Congratulations.
If you will.
This is great. This is wonderful.
I think we've been looking for a building for about 6 years. We've been working on getting this particular building for about 2 years. So
Has it really been that long?
It has been.
Because I was on the initial tour of buildings that we went to look at for No More Sidelines, and we looked at some pretty amazing places. I mean, there was one old like a church in downtown Muskegon, which was just awesome. And then we looked at a building that didn't have a floorboard in it yet. I remember that.
We did.
That could have
We
been
looked
an
at some
issue.
old racket club, and here's what they came up with. They came up with this old building that was owned by General Dynamics, and you want to talk about a building that's got it all.
Yeah.
In fact, I need to get you there sometime. You know why?
What are you going to have me do?
I'm going to have you come in this room with me that was built to government spec because it's General Dynamics, and they build military stuff.
Yeah.
It's built to government spec. I could shoot you in that building, and nobody would hear the gunshot. Wouldn't that be great?
Great, yeah.
Maybe we could get a video too.
Yeah, of me getting shot. Thanks, Cyndi.
A snuff tape.
I take back some of the things I said.
That's right. But anyway, you've got a building now.
We do.
It's right there in Muskegon,
Yes.
and it's going to grow from there, I would imagine.
I do think that once the community sees us as an actual entity, a place, people come to me all the time and say, "How come we've never heard about you?" And it's, I don't know. We keep trying, but there's just a lot of people yet to reach.
But there has been a lot of growth with the organization over the years, and the fact that it started with just you and your husband wanting your daughter to have somebody to play with, and then it's grown into this huge thing is awesome.
And then the thing I like the best is what earlier Cyndi goes, "Well, we had our little daughter Olivia, and she's not so little anymore."
Yeah,
she's like 21.
Yeah,
She just turned 22.
Oh my God. She's 22. She's cocky.
Yeah,
she is.
Got
I
an
ran
attitude.
I ran into them this last Saturday because they had their dance for the kids in Muskegon there, and I bumped into them, and I'm like, I said something to Olivia. It's like, so great when your mom's here, and she's like, oh, yeah, right. They're no different. They're no different.
It's just like everybody else.
What's an age that kids can start participating in No More Sidelines?
Our youngest is 6 and up. We
6
had
and up.
we had an upper limit at one point in time, and in all honesty, it doesn't make any sense.
Really?
Everyone needs to
Right.
belong. It doesn't matter of your age, so we got rid of the upper limit.
Where can people learn a little bit more?
You can go to nomoresidelines.org.
Yep.
And we actually have a new website that's been built in like the last 6 to 8 months, which I think is pretty interactive and really up to date. And you can also call a voicemail line, 724-7142.
Got to throw the 231 in front of that.
It
Yeah.
is
Yeah, that's right.
231.
You're in the 616
I am.
now.
I am.
Different neighborhood.
So anyway, it's 231.
724-7142.
And you encourage anybody that's got a special needs kid or anything to be a part of this.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And just as many volunteers, people who want to come and participate. Grand Valley students are fantastic with our kids and continue to participate all the time.
Well, we're glad you're here, and we're glad you do what you do. And to think that we're still a part of it after almost 5 years now.
The fact that you haven't fired us yet is
Haven't
amazing.
gotten thrown out yet.
I know
It's
we're
kind of-
volunteers, but still, it's great to be a part of it, and it's an honor and a privilege. And God bless you for everything you're doing. It's great.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
And you know what? You can just go to WFGR.com. I didn't tell her because I wanted to give all of the information, but it's all online at WFGR.com, so check that out. Cyndi Blair, No More Sidelines. We're going to hear more from you, I promise.
Thank you very much.
All right, there she goes. Taking care of business. 846. It is on 98.7 WFGR.